Good morning and welcome to Centers for Spiritual Living Eugene. My name is Kathy Day and I'm a practitioner here at the center, and I will be leading this morning's meditation. It's a 15-minute meditation, and then we will have some pause before the service starts at 10:30. So take this moment in time to give yourself this moment in time to let go of all the things you've got going on. Just set them on the chair next to you if you need to, or set them by the door. And take a deep breath in, breathing in love. And then the exhale, breathing out any resistance to love. And again, breathe in love. And breathe out any resistance to love. Imagine the peace of the universe is above your head, even though it really is in everything that you are. But imagine there's an extra dose right above your head, and you're letting it melt down into you to relax and bring peace to your mind and your head. Relaxing your face. Breathe in that love. Release any resistance to love as you let this peace wash through your neck, relaxing your shoulders, flowing down both of your arms through all your joints, bones, muscles, sinew, blood, all the way down to each and every fingertip. Allow this peace to wash down your back and your belly, all the way down to your hips. Let him wash through you and run down each of your legs, all the way through every muscle and tendon, every joint, every cell, all the way down to each and every toe. From this point of relaxation and peace, we open to the inspiration of the divine. As other thoughts about our day or our week or our future go through our head, we release them and let them float away. Open to the voice of spirit. It's not a physical voice like my voice now, but the inspiration and upliftment and peace and direction that spirit provides when we are open and receptive. So right here and right now, I declare I am open and receptive to the communications of spirit to guide me, to remind me how much I am loved, to remind me of all the gifts that I have been given, including the gifts of nature and the lessons of nature. My life and my substance and my form is a manifestation of spirit given to me when I was called into being. And I was called into being exactly who I am. There is no need for me to imitate anyone else. I am to be me, with my own choices and preferences, with my personal vibration. This is my gift to the universe. It's the universe's gift to itself. Breathe in love. Breathe out any resistance to love. Move into gratitude as a recognition and appreciation of the good that is present right here and now. For the comfort and support of the chair beneath you. For the warmth of the heater. The shelter of the building. The road signs from our house to here that tell us where we are and where we're going. Each of these are blessings that we often overlook. The reflective stripe on the right side of the road that helps keep us in the lane. The people and the processes that keep our roadways clear and safe. The community that we have built here in Eugene, that we created to support the good of all in Eugene. To the businesses and the chain of people who have come across history to build this place and build these processes and make this a community that continues to grow, continues to expand, not just in size, but in understanding and connection. In support for one another. In providing a safe space for one another. Breathe in love. And breathe out gratitude. The life force of the universe, which is the life force of all creation, moves through us and takes the impress of our thoughts to manifest our experience of life. So we choose this moment to raise our thoughts towards the highest we can envision for ourselves, for our families, for our world. This life force is always seeking to express through all of its creations. And it expresses through each one of us right now. It is the air we breathe. It is the lungs we breathe through. It is the electricity that fires through the synapses of our brain and our body. It is the chair beneath us. It is the people sitting next to us. It is all there is. This one life, this one presence, being all there is love and life and light. It is peace and beauty and joy and power. And it is expressing all of this through each one of us. When things seem dark, we have only to turn to the light. Then all shadows fall behind us. We embrace the light. We embrace wisdom. We give the best of ourselves in each passing moment because we can. We are the light and the life and the love and the beauty. We shine the light and the life and the love and the beauty. We share the light, the life, the love, and the beauty. To encourage our growth and expansion, to ease our way through the discomfort of change. To be reminded that we are loved, that we are lovable, and we are loving. And this we bring to our world. Breathe in love. And just simmer in that. In the love there is acceptance. In the love there is knowing. In the love there is safety. In the love there is openness. To ourselves, to our world, to the way that we move through our world. To give the gift that we are. In as many moments as we can remember, we are more than this physical body. We are greater than the thoughts in our head. So we open to new ideas, fresh, green, growing ideas that propel us forward into our life, into our days. opening to the good, opening to the great and greater. And we do not need to know how. We allow Spirit to do its work on our behalf, the way that it keeps our hearts pumping and our lungs breathing and all the functions of our bodies going without our conscious thought of all this going on within us. It knows what to do and how to do it to affect our growth, to affect our health and well-being. And in this knowing, we can find our peace. Take a deep breath in, released. Come back to this place. Thank you very much for being here. Namaste.
Spiritual living. My name is, we're your Joy Notes, and we're going to assist.
Check, check. Oh, yeah.
Okay, just me. They want to mute me. Anyway,
Are you on yet?
can you hear me?
Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Eugene. We're the Joy Notes. I'm Kevin.
Suzanne?
Alice?
And let's take it away.
Yeah, I'll stand, and we're going to sing our first song, Use Me.
Use me, oh God, I stand for you.
And here I'll abide as you show
me all that I must do. I used to think God was the sun, God is the sun, God is much more. The earth or the stars or all of creation, God is creator, all in one, needing us shine its light as you use me, oh God, I stand for you.
And here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do.
Command my hands, what must they do? Command my life,
It's here for you.
God is love,
That
heals all creation. God is
Creator
makes all things new. God needs us
to shine
His light to be.
as you
Use me, oh God, I stand for you.
and here I'll abide as you show me
All that I must do. God needs us, shine its light as
God needs us,
shine
its light.
as
God needs us,
shine
its
its
light
light
as me, as you.
Oh God, I stand for you.
And here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. All that I must do. Show me all that I must do.
Thank you. Thank you for helping us with that song. You guys were great. Now if you could mingle and get to know your neighbors. Reach out and extend a hand and a welcome.
And please remember to silence your cell phones if you have not done that already.
It's still not working though.
Well, which is good. I'm okay with that.
Okay, everybody, please return to your seats and we'll sing I Am the Light. I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright, and I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright.
We are.
We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. It's a keeper.
You can be seated. Go ahead, relax. Go ahead, relax. Take a load off. My name is Sister V, and I'm your presider today. We have some special things for you today, so hang on, okay? I want to welcome everybody today that's here. If you're watching from home, we welcome you as well. I just wanted just a little brief history about why I come to the Center for Spiritual Living. Well, years ago I was searching, like many of you, maybe to find something different, to find something that wasn't down the normal path of the religious kind of church thing. You know what I mean? So I stumbled along into the Cascade Center, which is no longer, but it was a spiritual living center. And I walked in and I said, wow, this is really cool. And it was kind of small, and there wasn't very many people, but I felt the love, and I felt the warmth, and I felt comfortable when I walked in. I didn't feel like I was judged. I didn't feel like people were staring at me like, who is she? You know, I felt welcomed, you know? So that's why I come to the center, because I feel welcomed here. And I hope you feel welcomed here as well. And if you don't feel welcome, you better come see me. Okay? That's all I have to say. I want to welcome you here today. If you don't feel welcome, come see me and we'll share some love, okay? All right. So we'd like to share this declaration of principles. This is what our Science of Mind teaching is about. And it kind of gives you a little glimpse of what our principles are and what we believe. And so I'll speak one of these things, and it's a principle of declaration called personal immortality. We believe in the internality and immortality and the continuity of the individual soul, forever and ever expanding. So before I go on, we're going to have a little spiritual mind treatment. We're going to sing some songs. We're going to have a talk and a little discussion as well. But all that, like I said, you're in for a treat. But the practitioner of the day, Kathy Day, is going to lead us in a spiritual mind treatment, which is just an affirmative prayer to get us, going through the day. All right? But before that, we're going to sing "We Are One," or "We Come Together," excuse me.
We come together in this moment. We bind our hearts and minds. one creation, undivided, all unique expressions of God. We come together now in one accord.
Just take this moment to relax. Bring that mic is in. I'm even closer. Okay, it helps. It helps if the mic is on. Okay. So I want you to take a deep breath and relax. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. I'll speak this treatment in first person, and you can accept these words for your own, should you wish. Right here and right now, I am remembering who I am. I recognize that there is one life, one power, one presence in this world, and that everything that exists in this world is an expression of this one. I am an expression of this one. I am given life and substance and form from the moment I was called into being. All an expression of this one life, this one power, this one divine intelligence. So I let it move through me to guide me and uplift me and move me into experiences that grow me even further than I have ever grown before. I am open and receptive to this morning's message. I am appreciative and gladdened by the music. And I am happy to find a place where I am loved and accepted for exactly who I am. It is perfect. It is divinely ordained. And I let myself be all that I can be as I embrace this morning's service and the good that it brings to me right here and right now. I release it to the law of mind that takes the impress of my thoughts always and makes it so in my experience of life. And so it is.
Thank you, Kathy. Wonderful. So next, we're going to do some affirmations, but there's going to be up on the screen, and I'll say it once, and then you can say it with me if you like. Our affirmations come in monthly. This is our January affirmation. I remember I am one with all creation, so I give and receive to all freely. As we co-create powerfully for the good of all, we create a world that works for every living thing. Together, I remember who I am, one with all creation, so I give and receive to all freely. As we co-create powerfully for the good of all, we create a world that works for everyone. Today's message is by Reverend Trish. I have no idea what it is, but it's okay. The reason Reverend Linda is not here today, she is sick, so keep her in your thoughts and prayers. And so Reverend Trish is stepping in, and I'm sure she always has a treat for us. But before we get to that, we're going to have a great selection by our house band. Please show them some love.
Wow.
Go ahead and shake off what it took to get here today. Press your feet into the ground, shut your eyes, and lean back in that chair.
As I have set myself into this motion of opening my heart and bringing my mind and my body together, I have given myself the gift of sacredness, that I have allowed myself the magnificent opportunity to just be totally present. In this moment, I take a moment of silence to think on those words. I am the gift that never stops giving. I am the heart that always shares. I am the body that makes things possible. And I am the mind, open and directed by divine intelligence. I am already the complete package. My heart is ready to receive. I know these are truth words, for I understand how they feel as I feel them and I hear them. And in amazement, I know them to be true. As I wrap my arms around the essence of who I am, I understand my gifts and the reason and I'm here and the purpose that I give. I am so, so blessed. And so it is. Good morning, everyone. Oh, the one thing I know about divine intelligence in the universe that has an amazing, amazing sense of humor. And today I was the blunt of all of these jokes. Everything that might have delayed and could have gone wrong did. You know that Murphy's Law? And I just love it, though, because it always ends up being totally perfect. Never the way I planned it, never the way I thought, but always perfect. And it just reminds me that I need to let go of things sometimes and go, okay. For as soon as I got in my car, not being able to find my car keys and having to go to the second ones, I realized where the first ones were, and it was the only one that had my house key on it. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get back in my house. But I know it'll work out. Oh. Have you ever thought that you'd like to write a book? Huh? Raise your hand if you have. Oh, there's so many hands up. Or has anyone ever told you after you've shared with them a life experience that you've had, they said, you know what, you should really write a book about that. People would be interested. I know it. Okay. I won't even ask you how many of you have done it, because this hand that I have up is now going down. The best laid plans of mice and men. They say, how do you make God laugh? You tell him your plans. I love that. And that's why I know that God has such a good sense of humor. If you did want to write a book, the first thing you'd want to do, of course, is to get into a writing class. And when you did, one of the very first things that they would tell you is that how important it is that the first few lines of the book, when you open it up, the first few lines of the first chapter are the most important. They are the decision makers. And the reason I say that, the decision makers, they're called that, is because of the fact that at that moment, the person who is looking at it will make a decision of whether or not they want to buy that book or put it back. Is it for them? Are they going to learn anything from it? Because it doesn't take that long for the heart to connect. And when the heart recognizes something that is there and is on the equal vibration, it will stop it. And maybe you'll look at the table of contents. Maybe you'll look at the back jacket of the book. Those are the things that are most important before you ever write the book. A lot of people don't recognize that. And yet there are some books that if we were to say out loud the first couple lines of it, you'd know which book it was. Same thing for films. Huh? I think one of the most famous ones is, I'll have what she's having. Oh, let's see. Does anyone know what movie that's from? We recognize things that are part of us already. We recognize things when they touch us. It's like, oh, I remember. Oh, I get this. I understand. I'm open. And I needed the reminder. I needed the reminder. And sometimes we look at it as being not a reminder, but I knew I shouldn't have tried that. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Why did I think I was capable of doing that? Why did I ever think that this was going to be something that I could step into? You know, who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? And following that comes up all of the times when other people told you exactly that. Who do you think you are? You think you're special? Well, I've always felt sad about the fact that I wish I had learned this teaching when I was much, much younger. And I thought, how different would my life been if I had learned it? But I wasn't ready. And until the student is ready, the teacher does not appear. And the teacher comes in all sorts of forms. Of something that you read, something that someone says, something that you see in a movie, something that brings up an emotion in your body, like the song that we sang, Use Me. That song makes me cry every single time. For over 27 years, that song has made me cry. As if I've heard it for the first time, it just strikes a chord in me. And that's the chord in us that when we allow ourselves to absolutely be open and recognize how sacred we are, how amazing we are, how there has never been anyone else created the way we have been created. I want to share a few lines from a book that again is recognizable to many of you, probably in a certain generation. But it said, it was the best of times, was the worst of times. And I have shortened it a little, and I took the last two lines of it, and it reads, it was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness. It was from the book called A Tale of Two Cities, which was a story written by Charles Dickens about the French Revolution. And yet, when we hear those words, there's a recognition that we have heard them before. They have resonated with us. And the reason they resonate with us is because it has a gift for us. There's a message there for us. Too often we look away and think, oh, that doesn't mean anything. You know, that's insignificant. There's nothing insignificant in your life. There aren't any coincidences that you've read that you've heard it, that you've seen the movie, that you saw something and made a judgment on someone. There is no coincidence, no accidents. The universe is always giving us gifts to lead us. Much like the lights that we plant in our yards that go on at night from the solar sun heating them, it guides us along so that we know the pathway. Well, that's what all these things are. So nothing is significant in your life, nothing at all. A decision you make, a person that you meet, a friendship that ends, a friendship that begins. Everything has a time value to it. Everything has an expiration date. That's the way it's supposed to be. Nothing has to go on forever. It is all right to let go and move on. It was the Best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. And here we are again. Here we are again. As the change all came about me speaking today rather than Reverend Linda happened just yesterday afternoon. And so last night was my time to what did I want to talk about. But the first thing she said to me was, "What's the title?" Really? I won't know that until I've written it. But there's what, so you step aside and you listen. Okay, texted her back. The ebb and flow of life. What the heck does that mean? You see, when we're presented with things like that, it's like the universe is saying, this is what I want you to talk about. This is what people need to hear at this particular time in our lives. The ebb and flow of life. Well, I always go to the definition. You know, the dictionary. I still use the dictionary, not online. The definition of the ebb and flow of life is a reoccurring pattern of coming and going or decline and regrowth. Kind of nice, isn't it? A reoccurring pattern of coming and going or decline and regrowth. Wow. That made me sit up a little bit taller and pay a little more attention to it then. Okay, I see where you might be going with this. So then I took this word separately. Ebb means receding or drawing back or fading away or dissolve. And the definition, a few of them that I selected for flow, was to circulate, to move, and to ripple. Kind of nice. I mean, now it's beginning to make sense the more as I go into it. So it's, for me, what I came up with was that it sounds like it's moving from a problem to a possibility. That by letting go and adding, by reducing and enlarging, what we come up with is the next step. Is the next step in our growth and how it's going to look. It doesn't tell us what it is. It doesn't tell us how to do it. All it says is, okay, breathe deeply. Wow, what's next? What's next? Whatever's next is going to be what we do with it. What do we do with it? We always have the power of circulation and opportunities to choose. I've shared this before, that every morning when I get up, I have a saying that I say, and I've been saying it for probably 35 years now. And it's a paraphrase from a Christian comment that you hear in churches, in Christian churches. But this is how I rewrote it. Every morning, I start my day with a saying. I really do. I don't even get my head off the pillow before I do it. This is the day that Spirit has made. I now choose to live fully in each and every moment. This is the day that Spirit has made. I now choose to live life fully in each and every moment. I have the word now in there. I now, not I choose. No, I now do it. And tomorrow morning, I now do it. And after a while, what that is that becomes part of you. It becomes the foundation of how you live and how you base the decisions that you make. I'd love to have you repeat it after me if you'd like to do that. And it's very simple, very easy to remember. So if you'd like to, let me start. This is a day that Spirit has made. I now choose to live fully in each and every moment. Okay. I want you to think for a moment. Can you feel the energy in the room changed because we said that? Yes. I'm seeing heads nod. I'm going, yeah. I'm making a commitment for me. But what I do for me cannot be contained within me. It automatically goes and touches everyone in my life, everyone who I come in contact, whether I know them or not, whether I'm in the grocery store, whether someone's checking me out, whether I just talked to someone about a piece of fruit that's there. You cannot live in this container of your body. It is your essence of who you are, and the gifts and the purposes that you're here for are so magnificent and so expanded. Thank you so much for being willing to indulge me. And I hope that you utilize that yourself. So how do we live fully? What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean I have to do more things that are going to take more time, and I already don't have any time because I'm always so busy? I'm rushing here and there, and I'm overbooked, and there's got to be time to rest. And as soon as I sit down, I fall asleep. My body goes, enough already. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. Stand still, sit still, rest, rest. Rest, relax, and rejuvenate. I find that the way we begin to live life fully is by looking at nature and looking at it as proof that there is the existence of a divine intelligence. That wherever I look, I see things that are growing by themselves that have not been planted necessarily by people, but they come up. Weeds come up through concrete. A weed is just an unloved flower. That's all it is. It's an independent thinker. That's the way I like to look at them. But think about all the gifts that we get. What do we get from the sun? Here's we got the sun. What does the sun make you feel like? You feel light, you feel energized, you feel more alert. You're more alert. Things become, how would I say it? More defined in outline. If that makes sense. It's like a sharper line where it might have been kind of blurry. It's like a sharp line when you in the sun. The sun makes you feel that way. And it's part of who we are. Our eyes love the sun. Our eyes love the sun. Our bodies love the heat from the sun. But then there's the rain, which is just the opposite. And usually the rain's coming and it's cloudy. It's not sunny. But the rain we're like 95% made up of water. And so when we take a shower, what we're doing is we're standing in the rain. And we're letting it wash off all of the things that we collected, the energy from other people during the day, all of the energy that we got from others, because we do touch each other's lives all of the time. Your space, your personal space, is the distance from one fingertips to the other fingertip. How often do we talk to people at that distance? We've got maybe 2 people in here, right? And we're sitting next to people. We are interchanging because we're only energy. The rain is beautiful. Not only does it water flowers and trees and make everything beautiful. Look at the ocean. When we go to the ocean, we have ions there that we don't get from other things, and we need them. And then there's the trees. Do you know that the trees have an underground system where they can talk to each other? There's a wonderful book out on it that broke it all down and researched it. But when one tree has had a limb cut off, the other trees around it feel it. It's missing energy. It's missing the energy. It has been stopped. It's been slowed down. It's been disrupted. The trees are what we breathe. We are in relationship with them for oxygen. We need them. We need them. We cannot survive without them. But my favorite symbol is the iceberg. I love the iceberg because when you read about them, you know, they're big. You've seen pictures of them, and you've certainly all watched Titanic, and you saw these big things from the water. What they could see was from the water level up. Huge, 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 huge. But I want you to know that the iceberg below the water is 10 times larger than what you see, what your eye can see. 10 times larger. I think that describes us. I think we're the ones that set the water level. And I'm saying, I'm going to show you only this much about me. But if you only knew what was inside. If you only knew. And you know what? I would share it with you if I knew it too. Because we don't always know it. We're not willing to or don't understand that we can learn from each other. That we all have gifts to share with each other. And what we think and what we feel is important for others to hear. Because things have always worked out in a certain way for you, because you've always done it that way, don't think it's the only way. When people get together and they brainstorm for things, they say, oh, we get all these ideas. Oh, let's do this and let's do that. And what do you think about that? And I think we should do this and everything. The first answer is never the best answer. It's an answer, and it's probably a good one, but it's not the best. There'll be many more after that, but it's not the best one. You know, even when we acknowledge nature, we're actually acknowledging this teaching, because this teaching is a teaching that is non-judgmental. It's a teaching that accepts people exactly where they are and who they are and what they are showing to us. We don't question. We don't judge. And I don't know if you know this, but if you are a minister or a practitioner of this teaching, you can not do jury duty, because you have to make a judgment on someone else. And that is a legal law, that you don't have to do it for that reason. It is not what we do. It's not our teaching. It's not our foundation. When we feel comfortable about accepting others, then we give people permission to accept themselves more. And then also to accept us. We need to accept ourselves more and be okay with who we are. And if you want to do something goofy, it may only be goofy to someone else, but who cares? They don't pay my bills. They don't have any rule over my life. If I'm going to make if I'm going to do something goofy, I'm going to do it goofy. And I'm going to do it darn good. Be present. You know, we have so many things going on in our lives right now, and I just wrote this kind of down as a little side point that I wanted to bring out. It says, even when events around us seem to be going fast and are senseless, we choose to live. We choose to live by faith in this teaching that we're in, and not in fear. And what happens is that our lives and our world will then be filled with love on a massive scale, demonstrated, joy, where people know that their light counts and they're willing to show it, to be the light for others and the example, to be peaceful, which is our natural state. And the beauty of each of us will shine and show in everything we do and everywhere we go and everything that we say. And our book, few lines will say, it was the best of times and the age of wisdom. Namaste. And so it is. Would the ushers please come up now, and the song leaders? This is our time when we have the opportunity to give back to the thing that gives us our spiritual awakening. Thank you, honey. It's our way of saying thank you when we ask someone in a restaurant or ask someone for something, we always say please. And when they bring it to us, we say thank you. And I've always felt like giving back financially was my way of saying thank you to the universe, but thank you for having this location where I can come and be with people of like mind, where I can show up as me, goofy as I am sometimes, and you'll love me anyways, just as I love all of you and accept you exactly who you are. No excuses. You don't have to make any reasons for why you do what you do. You do it. It's okay. It's okay. So I'm going to invite you to take your check or the way in which you donate. There's many, many ways. We have lots of ways up there. This is probably the easiest one for us who are here. I know that as I give,
I know that as I give,
I do receive.
I do receive.
My heart is open.
My heart is open.
I am so thankful for all the blessings.
I am so thankful for all the blessings.
And I know I cannot outgive God.
I know that I cannot outgive God.
And so it is.
So it is.
Let's sing.
Everything in this world goes around, flowing with abundance and knows no bounds. Giving and receiving, we circulate the love. Gratitude and knowing
There's always enough. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks with this offering. We give thanks. We give thanks.
We give thanks for everything.
We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks with this offering. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks for everything.
And now another wonderful musical interlude by our house band. Makes me think of my favorite piano bars on Sunday afternoon. Yeah, my favorite way to spend Sunday afternoon. So it's time for announcements. And I'm going to start off with calling Jeanette up, and she's going to talk about what she needs to share with us today.
Hi, wonderful beings of love and light. So happy to be here today. And I want to announce that we're going to have another book study. It's the second time I've had this book study on the book, Whatever Rises, Love That by Matt Kahn. So if you've heard of Louise Hay and her mirror work, or is it the name of it's mirror work, right? Name of her book, Louise Hay.
Yes.
And then there's Heart Math. They both teach you about loving ourselves. This takes you into a deeper dive than both of those do. And loving ourselves is so critically important, because if we don't love ourselves, we cannot love anyone else. And we need to be loving this whole world. So I want to announce that it's going to be starting on February 4th at 3:30, and it's going to last for an hour and 15 minutes here at the center, yeah. And we'll probably have it back there in the meditation room. And I have books that out on the foyer, and a sign-up sheet. And if you would like to buy a book, you're welcome to buy it, or you just loan it out. Just sign up for that. So I hope to see as many of you join us as possible. I get a little nervous about this too. I'm not accustomed to speaking in public. So anyway.
Thank you, yes. Okay, well, over here, over my shoulder, you see the announcements. The slides keep coming up. So this has been canceled because Reverend Linda's voice is kind of taking a vacation without her permission. So with that, these are the things that happen every week for us. Men's coffee, the writers group, the bereavement group. For those who may not have been here for a few weeks, it did change days. So just be aware that it's a second and fourth Thursday, where before it had been another time, just pointing that out. And then Soup for the Soul is up for grabs at this point. We'll see what happens as the week goes on. If she can't talk, that's not going to be a whole bunch. Okay, January 26th. A facilities meeting. That's going to be held. Is Christine doing that?
Yes, it is. It's
Chris-
virtual. If you're interested, let me know. I can send you the link. It's also in the newsletter.
Okay. Okay. All right. Just if you move on, that'll be fine. This is going on, has been going on for a while, but we're looking at different ways of raising some additional funds to bring in some more. Let's see, I think the word is accoutrements. Accoutrements? I think it's a French word that means more good stuff. At least to me, that's what it means, okay? So if you have any ideas of how we might do that, how we might serve the community, and in return, the community serves us back. In whatever way. And you know, it's a way of letting people know about our teaching and how important it is and how much it will improve their lives. It was not going to make it different in a bad way, but it will make them more aware of what the abilities and the abilities that they have. Okay? Reverend Linda's class will be starting on January 28th in person, and then on the 30th, she'll be doing it online, and next week we'll be showing that too. I want you to know, though, today is the 25th, so that is this end of this month. I mean, it's this week, so just remember. I know it, I'm having trouble that it's so late in the month. Okay, the first Sunday of every month, we do have and offer for children some education to learning about our teaching and how good life can be. February 1st, of course, is our potluck and birthday Sunday. It's a perfect day to bring a new person you've been talking to, because anything over food is better. If you're going to feed me, I'm probably going to come. If you're not going to feed me and it's between the two of you, you aren't getting me. Yes, yeah. Okay, the book study is what you've already heard from Jeanette. We are having this fundraiser in February. Just be aware. Take it. Bring it up here. Do you want to say something, Mike? Yeah, just reinforce that they have to have that.
You need this flyer for the discount to work. You take it into Papa's Pizza. They do this all the time. They've been around town. They've done all kind of help of nonprofit organizations. I myself, I'm a vegan, so I don't eat cheese. But you know what? This center is so cool that I would even, it would make a vegan cheat and eat a pizza just to support the center.
That's sacrifice.
These flyers are in the lobby. Pick them up on the way out. Eat pizza for a good cause.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, so we're going to skip this part. Is there another slide after this? Okay. This has worked very well. I'm going to ask you, if you drink something in a can and you just put them in a bag and even bring them here, we get money for that. And that, instead of going to the landfill. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's something easy to do. It's not something different that you have to do. It's just adding one more step. It's creating a new habit. Okay. The bookstore, I don't see anyone here that's going to be working it, but if you find something there that you feel you have to go home with today, you just take it into the office. So be happy to take your money for it. And of course, our beautiful decorations include all of these wonderful art pieces. Stop and take a look at them. Even if you've seen them before, you might find one that touches you, and they're all available, including the stained glasses that are in the window as well. Okay, so we have asked before about people having a transformational moment. And what that means is that is a time when this teaching took you into another direction and it made life easier, or it unfolded something new for you. And we always are open to, although this is my personal, although we are non-judgmental, we also know what lifts people up and what doesn't. And so we're very conscious about the fact of being able and wanting to address it. And so we have a transformational moment that it transformed me when I heard it, absolutely, for you today. And it will be followed by, in our discussion group, will be focused on what she shares with you today. And we think that there'll be enough people that we may overflow that room. So we are going to do the discussion group here in the sanctuary after the service. But I want to invite Christina up, who is actually head of our facilities for our center. Woo! Yes. Thank you, honey.
Good morning. Give me a second. Okay, can you hear me? Good? Yes, okay. Hello, my name is Christina Russell. I joined this center just over a year ago. For those of you that don't yet know me, hello. I'm also honored to serve on our board of trustees. I want to take a moment today to speak not only as a member of this community, but as a parent, as a neighbor, and as a human who is deeply concerned about the moment that we are living in. On Friday, January 2nd at 7 p.m., my eldest daughter was stopped by ICE. She is a citizen of the United States, born in Berkeley, California. She provided her birth certificate, She was aggressively questioned, and eventually she was allowed to continue her drive home. While the encounter ended, its impact did not. Since that night, my daughter has lived with fear of being stopped again, fear of being detained, fear of simply moving through her daily life. Tasks that once felt ordinary now feel very risky. Safety, something that we all deserve to take for granted, is no longer guaranteed. I share this because it's important for us to know and to understand that what we often think of as things that happen somewhere else are happening here in Eugene. To our neighbors, to our citizens, the erosion of liberty and dignity is not theoretical. It is lived. In the past few weeks alone, we have witnessed the loss of lives across this country. Lives cut short by violence, fear, and systems that fail to protect the most vulnerable. Among us, each life lost is sacred. Each name carries a story, a family, a future that will never be fulfilled. I'd like us to pause today to remember all of them, to honor them, and to refuse to let their loss become just another headline. As we remember them this January, we also stand in the shadow of the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a man who understood that faith without action is incomplete. Dr. King did not wait for comfort or consensus. He spoke when it was dangerous to speak. He acted when it was costly to act. He reminded us that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. If Dr. King were alive today, I believe he would be calling us, especially faith-based communities, to challenge systems that dehumanize and to choose courageous love over quiet safety. This is not a call rooted in fear. This is a call rooted in love and truth and responsibility and a spiritual community that affirms the inherent worth and dignity of every person. We are being asked to rise to this occasion, to listen deeply, to learn together, to engage in community conversations about social justice, equity, and how we show up for one another when it matters most. Silence, even when unintentional, can signal acceptance. Presence, awareness, and collective action can be instruments of healing and change. I invite you to join in community discussions, to support social justice efforts within and beyond these walls, and to ask yourselves, what is mine to do in this moment? The discussion group, as mentioned, will be led today by Sister V, and we will be discussing collective faith-based actions and resources for all of you to join us. I hope you do. Those of you that are at home, we will continue to utilize the discussion time after service for this in the coming weeks. And I encourage you all to join us. You're also always encouraged to reach out to the practitioners or to the board members if there's anything you would like to share or questions, or if you ever need any support from us. In closing, May we choose our courage over comfort, love over fear, and action guided by our highest spiritual principles. Thank you all for hearing me.
Yeah. No, go. What's our song?
Go ahead and do practitioner.
No, we're not.
Oh, okay.
We're skipping it.
We're
Doing the peace song.
All right.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. We are family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment, live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and now it begins with me.
If you'll join with me for just a moment, just know and repeat, I am love,
I am love.
I am joy,
I am joy.
and wherever I go,
Wherever I go,
everyone knows who I am.
everyone knows me.
And so
So
it
it
is.
is.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, this was so
Did you feel